Arrow function is the simplest way of writing anonymous function, and it is introduced in ES6. Okay, so now I will explain you what is meant by anonymous function shortly, and I will explain you what is meant by arrow function. Okay, so for that I am creating an anonymous function. For that I am using function keyword. So no function. I am not giving any name to my function. Then I created a parenthesis. Then function inside the function block. I am doing one log. Log. Here I am doing string concatenation. So then I am passing parameter. Yes, a name. Okay, so here I am passing name. Okay, so we created an anonymous function, right? So now we are going to assign this anonymous function to one variable. Okay, my variable name is greeting one. So here you can see we created an anonymous function. After that, we assign that anonymous function into one variable, right? So we already learned this deeply in our previous video. So if you have any issue on this, means you can check that video. Okay, so now we created the anonymous function. Then we need to invoke that function, right? So greeting one. Say that I am passing value as Nanda. Okay. So if I click save, you can see hello Nanda is printed, right? So this is simply a function expression. Function expression. Now we are going to convert this function expression into arrow function. Okay. So arrow function is a upgraded version of function expression. Okay. I will show you. So here I am and changing that function name as a greeting to. So this is my arrow function. Arrow function. So if I click save, you can see hello Nanda is printed. So here I'm changing that name as value as Kumar. Okay, so we can understand the difference. Okay, for that I am giving the different name here. So now we are going to convert. Now we are going to convert this expression into arrow function. Okay, for converting that function expression into arrow function, we no need to provide the function keyword. Okay, so I removed it. Okay, now you can see parenthesis, then function block we are having, right? So for arrow function, we need to provide the parenthesis. After that, we need to add arrow, bulk arrow. So you can see one equal to symbol, then one greater than symbol. So this is looks like arrow, right? So this function name is called as arrow function. So if you click save, you can see hello Kumar also printed. So that's it, guys. If you for arrow function, you no need to provide the function keyword, but after parenthesis you need to add the arrow. So if you add like this, means this is called as a arrow function. Okay, I hope you understand this better. Now we have one more advantage of using arrow function. If you want to write one line code, means for example, in my function will do only one line of code, means you can directly pass like this. Instead of function block, you can directly use here. So it will also work. You can see now I am changing this value as a Raju. So if I click save, you can see hello Raju also printed. So the arrow function will support online statement. So if you are going to do one line of code, means you can directly use like this. Now if you are passing only one parameter, means for example here I am using name only, right? So in this case we no need to provide this parenthesis. So if I remove this parenthesis, if I click save, you can see that time also it will work same. So I will change this value as a Raju 1. If I click save, you can see Raju 1 is printed. So in case if you are passing only one thing as a parameter, means no need to provide the parenthesis. But if you are passing more than one thing, means for example name and age. So here you are doing something with age, means this scenario you need to provide the parenthesis. Okay, okay, this is the one difference. After that, if you are not passing anything as a parameter, means for example I am removing this name and I am consoling hello world. So if I am doing like this, means you no need to pass any parameter, right? So if no parameter scenario, you no need to, you can do like this. For example, simple, empty parenthesis also you can do, it will work. But without parenthesis also you can do. For example, you need to provide underscore then arrow function. So if I click save, you can see this scenario also will work. Okay, I hope you understand this. The major disadvantage of this arrow function is it will not support javascript hoisting. Okay, the normal function declaration will support hoisting, and a function expression will not support hoisting, right? We already explored this in our previous video. Now the arrow function is a upgraded version of function expression, right? So it will not support hoisting. So you need to create a function first, then only you can use that function. I hope you understand this video, guys. If you have any feedback or suggestion in this arrow function, feel free to post it in the comments below so I can learn from it. Thank you.